WMRR Radio. Host your show on WMRR Radio. On air at WMRR Radio. The podcaster station. WMRR Radio. The sponsors and advertiser station. Grow your business with WMRR Radio. Start a career in radio. WMRR.
Hit me with the yo. What's going on, y'all, everybody?
I'm in a suit with 2, 4, 5, 6 in one, 7 in the other. Royal flush, how you gon' fuck with the brother? A lethal phantom with the weapon like I'm Danny Glover. I urge a vest to protect, but still copy some rubbers. I'm bouncing off the hit stick with the green I can flower. She waving by to me behind your back every time you hug her. She keep it real with me because she knows she won't find another. You free to do your thug thing, I leave it to God to judge you. Put no one in the bucket, cause when shit get hectic, your ass get neglected. Now you sit there reflecting, should I go get the weapon? Nah, that's too simple, these jokers need a lesson. All for to make the family food, worms in the breakfast. I bubbled out, scantron, you bitches shouldn't attest with. Brain go over brown like Brock Lesnar, lipping his Webster's. The chicken lady told me stop eating Popeyes and drink a little dirt, you know what the rest is. Get away, I'm trying to get some money, evil bitches in the way. At night I scream to God and people still tell me to pray. I choose not to talk, they can select the shit I say. I gotta get away, I gotta get away. I'm trying to get some money, evil bitches in the way. At night I scream at God and people still tell me to pray. I choose not to talk, they can select the shit I say. I gotta get away, I gotta get away. I hope you like that. You fuck me over when you forget about me. It's when I strike back. I keep a pack of wolves and filters roll, but these is not blacks. The heat right under the armor. Wait till you hear it click clack. It sound like Optimus Prime transforming. Bet you get back. I hit your dome with 3 strikes. That's what I call a head crack. The bullets lay low on the shotty. That's what I call a 4 rack. I want the side of the front. You lose the case if you hit back. So I hope you get that. You a pussy. I got black stripes. I'm a big cat, gave up the play and you ain't make the cheese, you a dumb rat. Don't need a bullet, ain't for the eyes with a thumb tap. King suited in a ride, you know we bucking all jacks. Focus young boys who up early, taking the sack. They say that black lives matter, but that's just to distract. Shout out to Antoine, free the boy Pat. They robbed the Family Dollar trying to get a son to get away. I'm trying to get some money.
Yes. Ain't got no more. Got no more in my cup.
I choose not to talk to his select the shit I say. I gotta get away. I gotta get away. I'm trying to get some money. Evil bitches in the way. At night I scream to God and people still tell me to pray. I choose not to talk to his select the shit I say. I gotta get away. I gotta get away. I'm trying to get some money. Evil bitches in the way. At night I scream to God and people still tell me to pray. I choose not to talk to his select the shit I say. I gotta get away. I gotta get away. I'm trying to
Shout out to my boy, that's one stick. That's Navy, so y'all already know what time it is. I'm gonna always play my dog. That's my guy. Y'all like that music, love that music. Y'all go to YouTube, man, search him. Man, that Med Pack. Y'all go search One Stick Navis. We're gonna get into it in a second. We're gonna vibe out to my boy Music Dodo. Yeah, that's for sure. We getting into it. We finna get to it. Y'all already know what time it is. I hope everybody seen the flyer. I hope everybody know what the show is about. We're gonna get into it today. Like I say, I'm gonna trigger some people. I know I am, but hey, we gotta have a conversation. So woo.
I just came to do my thing. Why you pussies wanna hate on me? I'm the coach and QB. Next play on me. Since they eager to jump, snap cadence on 3. Look like a rock Kim, sing like the boy Ali. We wanna sing the apple don't fall far from the tree. We gonna sing, see me in the streets, just let me be. Cause they'll leave your family with a hell of a feat. And shirts bowing head taking a knee. My old boy, they meet a lawyer, I ain't taking a plea. My niggas going out for Boston, I ain't talking to T. My niggas head first for the green, they can't help it. We turn Wu-Tang for the cream, no other method. You need the code of conduct, you lack ethics. I came to stack the wheat bread and cold eggs. We do conceal weapons the moment we feel threatened. I know the clock's ticking, but nigga,
when you tap in, let me get a yo. Let me know who all in the building. Y'all shout out to the One Stick. Y'all go to YouTube, go to all your download platforms. Y'all make sure y'all search One Stick.
You gotta take your charge, you won't credit and debit. We know you bring the baby, fuck nigga, you been neglected.
Yo.
You lose the real niggas in life and then tested. Master, what a bread. We in the cut if you ask me what it led.
Well, I like this, boy. Y'all shout out to that boy Neighbors, man. That One Stick, man. Y'all go to YouTube, go to Tidal, go to Mixtape. What's going on, Zay, baby? What's up? Yeah, we finna get into it. Y'all already know what time it is. But shout out to that One Stick. Well, I like this med pack. Jeez. We in the cut if you asking where it led. We ducky it all cause we know that's where the feds at. If you want, you gon' need more than a med. I'm about lost and naked, that's why the baby. Seen compared with glass nigga, thought about the station. 54% of y'all can actually related. Instead of opening your peanut gland trying to be awakened, we rather be late on payments and copping bottles of sedation. Man, this shit is disgracing, that's why they go get replacements. Fighting the name of flavor and taking notes from my nation. You got you a new customer, you can get it catered. Why the fuck you y'all like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We finna go in today. I want to talk about it. We need to talk about it. I hit a dick and felt the Lord look down and said I'm blessed. Never been selfish, said good walk with the crew. If it ain't enough, break it down to a decimal. If that ain't enough, stretch it out with a chemical. Well, I don't know, nigga, cause these pussies independent. Where the bread at? We in the cut, we where the lead at. We bring y'all cause we know that's where the feds at. If you up, you gon' need more than the med pack. Chase, where the bread at? Oh, if you looking where the lead at. We ducking y'all cause we know that's where the feds at. If you up, you gon' need more than the med pack. Yeah, where the bread at? We in the cut if you asking where the lead at. We ducking y'all cause we know that's where the feds at. If you up, you gon' need more than the med pack. Jeez, where the bread at? We in the cut and we asking where the lead at. Y'all shout out to my homeboy Neighbors, aka that One Stick. You feel me? Y'all make sure y'all go download him on all platforms, man. That's ONESTC, that One Stick Neighbors. Shout out to him. Y'all already know Coach Neighbors, man. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful Monday, Lord. I promise it is. I promise it is. And it's your favorite. Mama, there goes that man. The one they love to hate. Yeah, the late but great. Him. It's your boy Chef Beard Day, aka Mama. There goes that man, aka Coach Cody. Y'all already see I got a old play of mine in the live today. Shout out to my boy Zay. I know you're doing great things out here. So shout out to him. Shout out to everybody who tuned in. Y'all already see the boss in the building. Shout out to her. Y'all make sure y'all tune in to them Boss Chicks, that reality TV show, man. She teaching y'all how to be a boss, man. Miss Rose. Y'all already know. Shout out to Rose. Shout out to Tracy. I see you in the comments. You, Melissa, as always. Appreciate the love. You, Tish, strong. You feel me? So what up, man? And it's Man Talk Monday. Y'all know what day it is. Y'all know what time it is. It's Man Talk Monday. Shout out to my boy Clark Marvelous. You. But yeah, It's Man Talk Monday, man, and before we even get started, before we even get to our conversation, y'all already know we gotta support the people that support us. We gotta shout out all the black businesses, everybody that I can think of. Y'all already know I'm gonna shout you out. You got a black business, drop it in the comments. I'm gonna definitely shoot you a commercial right now. Don't even just drop your business in the comments. I'm finna twerk a commercial for you right now. Shout out to my main man. First one to comment, Puerto Rican E, aka Freaky E, Mistaken Kicks. You need the Jordans. You can't get the Jordans. The Jouet can't get you the Jordans. Ain't no Jouet, but you want the Jordans. Shout out to my man. Shout out, go holler at Eric on Facebook, Instagram, Mistaken Kicks, Mistaken Identity. Copy some merch, get you some shoes. He gonna get you all the exclusive, all the ones you can't get. He gonna get them. So shout out to Puerto Rican E, aka Freaky E. Shout out to Miss Rose with everything that she do. You want your own show? You think you could be on the radio? You think you got what it takes? Do you think you got what it takes to be on the radio, to have your own podcast and all of that? Well, go holler at Miss Rose. She could get you on. She gonna see what you gonna do. She gonna check you out. You want a franchise? You need a franchise? You trying to build some generational wealth? You trying to take yourself off of that 9 to 5? You trying to, do your own thing? So you want your own franchise? Well, holler at Miss Rose. TheWamsgoodFranchise.com. Go get your own franchise. You have the power to make unlimited amount of money because she gonna split everything with you. This ain't one of them things where you get a third of a second of a half of a percentage after this amount. Nah. The first time you come to her with the business, she's splitting whatever you brought in half. That's yours right there. And you can bring her more business. The more business bring her, the more money you get. And she ain't trying to take nothing from you. It's even swap, no swindle. You bringing somebody, she giving you 50% right then and there. It ain't even no pressure. So y'all want your own franchise, man? Holler at Wamsga, man. WOMSGA. I think. Don't make me lie. Yeah. I think that's how you spell it. But yeah, so most definitely shout out to Miss Rose, man. Shout out to E. Y'all shout out to my main man, Shell. Good dude, man. We went to college together. Man, I can't say enough about some of these people, man, that I know of. Some of the people who, really really impacted my life. There we go. She put it in the comments. I was right. www.wamsgoodfranchise.com. Y'all make sure y'all go to the website. Start building some generational wealth today. Start building that generational wealth today. So shout out to her. Shout out to my main man. Like I was saying, it's not enough I can say about a lot of the people who I know and genuinely care about over the years. I remember when I went to New York. When I went to New York, this dude came and brought me into his home, and made me feel like, he made me feel welcome when I came there for that short period of time. I had on the visit vibes on the vacation. So shout out to Shells, man. He got that Humble Collection LLC, and listen. I just want to know if he got big guy sizes, because I don't be liking the fact that they be making clothes, but don't nobody be making big guy sizes. And I'm a big guy. You feel me? So I be needing a big guy size. So Shell, I want to know, as long as you got big guy sizes, we're going to do what we do. But y'all go to the Humble Collection, man. Y'all make sure y'all go buy 2 or 5 pair of everything. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to him. Shout out to my main man, Will the barber. Man, Will going to get you right. Y'all already know what time it is. Will got the barbershop. Will got the semi-pro football team, fellas. If you're in the Miami, Broward area, you still feel like you got it, or you want to go out there and have a little fun in a little pad situation, Will the barber got the semi-pro team. Him and his wife got the paint with a twist vibe going on. So y'all make sure y'all holler at Will the barber, man. Shout out to Queens to Be Clothing. Y'all already know what time it is with Queens to Be, man. Got to show these young girls how to be young women, and they don't have to show every part of their body to be pretty and sexy and all of that. That they can be covered up, they can be conservative, or however it may go. They just don't have to be naked to garner their attention. The attention comes from their energy, not from what they showing. So that's what Queens to Be Clothing aims to show these kids. And shout out to that collection coming for them. Any other businesses, if you got a business and I ain't shout your business out, or you want to put your business in the comment, put your business in the comment, man. Shout out to my main man, Jerm, Boss Carter. Boss Carter do everything, throw parties, do barbecue. I mean, I don't know what this man don't do. He probably got a car wash. I know damn well he not washing no cars, but I know Boss Carter, he probably got a car wash or something like that. So y'all holler at Boss Carter if y'all need anything, a yacht or something like that. He gonna make sure he do what he do. So yeah, man. Cassandra, y'all already know what time it is with that. Sandra'sAccessories.com. That's a young lady, and she goes to our local high school. She's an entrepreneur. She started her business. She's trying to build herself some generational wealth. She's trying not to be on that clock. What's good, Germ? You already know, man. Boss Carter. See, y'all. See, he put his name. I don't know why he must be got humble today. You know, it should be Boss Carter up there, but it say Jermaine. But y'all need anything? You need a yacht, exterminator. I mean, the man, listen, he probably have a whole pool cleaning business I don't know nothing about. I know he's not cleaning no pool, but I know he could probably get it done. So y'all holler at Boss Carter if y'all need anything, you hungry or whatever. So, but yeah, though, man. And then Sandra's Accessories, man, she's a amazing young lady, man, trying to take herself out of the 9 to 5 before she even get to the age to have to get one. So y'all make sure y'all go to her website, Sandra'sAccessories.com. Make sure y'all buy 5,000 or 6,000 accessories from her. Make sure y'all sell her out because she's one of our young black queens. And we got to support her. We got to support that. So shout out to her. Shout out to her big brother, my main man. Y'all already know Finero, Customer Success Chief. You feel me? Cubicles, blockchain, the whole vibe. They get into it. My main man, Cat. Shout out to that Draco and Savage page on Instagram. My man got the fire little whoop whoops. You feel me? Australian shepherds and bullies and what have you. So shout out to them boys there. And everybody who got a business, like I said, if you got a business, drop your business in the comments. We're gonna shout your business out. We hope that this grow your business exponentially. Another thing, shout out to them Scott Lake Vikings 11U Vikes up. You get what I'm saying? 47-0 victory over Deerfield Packer Rattlers this weekend. Deerfield, it was one thing about it, I can say that team did not quit. They started, they finished the game. I respect that from any kid, any team. I don't like to score the way, whatever, however it may go. I get it. But one thing I can't say about them kids and the coaches, they stayed out there on the field from the beginning of the game to the end of the game. So shout out to Deerfield Packer Rattlers. May y'all have success and may y'all grow during y'all season. But shout out to them Vike boys, 11U Vike boys up. Somebody on the clock, I ain't gonna say their name because it's nothing really, but somebody on the clock this week. Oh, yeah, all the fat mouthing is over. Carter. Hey, Germ, I already know you're gonna be to the game, Germ. The fat mouthing over. We finna see this weekend. We finna see what happens. Let somebody catch COVID all of a sudden or something like that. But yeah, for sure. So shout out to them Scott Lake 11U Vike boys, man. Shout out to all, all of them. So yeah. Now on to what is such a controversial topic. If y'all, if y'all seen the flyer, then y'all know where I'm getting ready to go, so y'all ain't shocked. But we need to talk about it. We need to kind of figure it out because there's several different layers to this whole situation. And I kind of want to get some understanding with it myself personally. And I want to give my opinion. Hey, I ain't saying I'm the know all end all. I ain't the alpha and the omega, but I'm gonna give my opinion about it. Now we've been seeing in the news lately. I know everybody been checking in the news. I know a lot of people, y'all, we entertain, entertainment media and stuff like that. So I know y'all been seeing in the news, and y'all been seeing the news. The antics. I'm gonna call them antics because I don't want to get shut down. So I'm gonna call them antics. We've seen the antics of one Lil Nas X. Okay, over the past few months rather, seems like the whole 2021. But over this past time, we've seen some of the antics from this young man. I think expanding from last year, man. We've been seeing the antics of this young man, or whatever the case may be, ever since he actually announced he was gay. So we've seen these antics, right? Now, since you can comment on it, you can most definitely comment on it. I look forward to hearing your comment. Because it's important, because we have to, it's important that we have a conversation, because we got to get down to something. But let me first, before I even lay it out for y'all, let me first tell y'all, I don't have no problem at all with no man being gay. If a guy chooses to be gay, if he chooses to be with another man, just like if a woman chooses to be with another woman, however it may go, I have no problem with that at all. I don't personally care. It does not affect me at all. Okay? I want people to understand this, because the quickest way that people dismiss this argument, and the quickest way people dismiss the conversation, is by simply saying, "Oh, that you're homophobic." So once you get that phobic, and then you put the homo, which I could have sworn was actually derogatory, but I didn't know. I don't know, but so yeah, once they throw that, then pretty much ain't no part of your conversation even matter no more. But I'm letting you guys know right now, I have no problem with gay people at all. I feel like if that's how you choose, keep in mind, and keyword, if that's how you choose to live your life, that is your goddamn business. I think you should get married and all of that good shit. I'm telling you now, that's how I feel, right? So yeah, now we've seen the antics of this young man. So we can span back from when he did the little thing with Nike, trying to play with the little shoes or whatever the case may be, which was real weird, to say the least. Although the same thing will go for the ones that they did with the whole Jesus thing in the holy water, whatever was in the bubble. I don't know, but all of that shit is weird, because that's just religion, and I personally, we all don't subscribe to the same religion. We all think differently. We all have different thought processes as it pertains to religion. So just the whole thing was weird. The devil and the devil Nike and the God Nike and all of that other crazy shit. It's just weird, right? But then he took it a step further. He had to give the devil a lap dance. Okay, young boy, you doing too much right there. You doing too much. You giving the devil a lap dance. None of that is cool. And the thing is, I first think that people want us to accept this business, and I think as a community, we have an option to accept certain behaviors or not. We don't accept certain behaviors for a reason, because it goes against the health and growth of our community. So we don't accept certain behaviors. This is true in every community. So it's not germane to just the African American community, but this is true in every community. Every community does not accept certain behaviors, because yes, I can bring your husband on as a guest. When I post the link, all your husband has to do is click on the link, follow the instructions, and I see him right in. Right. Okay. So let me get to that, Candace. And shout out to you for joining. No, hey, it is what it is. You know how it goes. But so here it is, right? All of that is pretty weird. Okay. And granted, rap has not provided any type of a good imagery to our children as well. So it's like people try to use this as an argument. I'm not saying you're doing it specifically, Candace, but I'm just saying this is what people do. People say, "Oh well, rap doesn't do this, that." Never said it did. I never said that rap provides positive imagery as it pertains to familial and relationship status. You never heard me argue that. Nobody's ever heard me argue that, and I don't think a lot of people argue that. Now, whether or not something is spoken up for more than the next is different. Now, be that as it may, and I get what you're saying, Candace, but see, another part about it is we cannot just readily dismiss social norms in lieu of our argument. And what we talking about now, girls on girls, right? Girls on girls synonymously as a social construct in society has always been deemed approved. Always, especially when you have beautiful woman on beautiful woman. Now you've seen where society may have not accepted as much the quote unquote butchy figure of a woman, but then we have Ellen DeGeneres. Like Ellen DeGeneres, she's a softer quote unquote butch. No, I mean, listen, it is a social norm. If you look, so social norms are what we see in entertainment, right? Because entertainment, whether or not we like to believe it, does dictate our society, right? So even in entertainment, as far as you can go back, there's always been a space. There's always been where girl on girl has been accepted, and it has been accepted as something that has been lauded after. Actually, even going back to when you're talking about, movies, I mean, you can go back into movies to see that this is something that socially was accepted. They would have two kids, they would have two girls, two beautiful young ladies kissing, and other young ladies didn't look at it in disgust. They looked at it in intrigue. So, see, but okay, and I'm gonna get to you. What's good, yo, Keith? How you doing, my brother? So two girls has been a social norm for the longest. Like I said, you can go back into entertainment from the 60s and the 70s, and two women together, especially two beautiful women together, has been a social norm. And I mean, now whether or not society is accepting of the gay lifestyle is completely different. But as it pertains to imagery, the imagery of two women together has been socially accepted and has been a norm since the 70s and 60s. And we can look at movies and see that in movies, and these were movies that were not spoken out against, or these were movies that were wildly popular. So we know that as a society they were liked and are accepted. But two guys have not. Hey, like I say, society is going to dictate several things, and some things we're not going to like, and some things we're not going to have a problem with. This is one of the things that society has dictated because of the imagery surrounding a man and society's incessant need to make the man such a masculine figure. One would surmise that two men, the pregnant thing was incredibly a lot. It was way too much. It was way too much. And see, this is the thing, right? So when you say he was expressing himself, I don't understand, right? And this is my thing. Even what they rap about, half of the shit they just be putting on. But why is it more acceptable for rappers to rap about drugs, killing, having sex with multiple women, but Lil Nas X is catching heat for expressing himself? Okay, so one, again, it's not that it's more acceptable. If you want to go with, okay, all right. See, so the problem is not that he's gay, right? The problem is that the pregnancy thing was not a tad, but and then it was too much, way too much, way too much. You know what I'm saying? Like all of these antics are too much, and I think that we have a problem where we say that he's trying to express himself, right? Well, why is it, right? That, and I understand that we are all different people and we express ourselves in different ways. Please, I understand that, y'all. I get that. I completely understand that we are all different people, so we express ourselves in different ways. But let me ask y'all this question, and I want y'all to be honest with me. Tish says, they're pushing the agenda too much on Disney. Everywhere we should have we should have a choice as parents instead of being forced and pushed on every platform. Right. But this is what I want. This is what I want for us to see as a people, right? Anderson Cooper is a gay man. Jim Parsons is a gay man. Okay. I could go on and on of white gay men, right? Yes, Dwayne Wade's son is doing too much, and I'm gonna come to that as well. So believe me, I'm gonna address all of that. So when his antics was too much, and I'm gonna tell you why, right? So I get it that in entertainment, all attention ain't, all attention is good attention, I guess, but that is only a rule for people that don't have morals, values, that stand on something. I'm pretty sure I could do some real outlandish shit. Yes, Russell Westbrook doing too much too, but I'm gonna address all of them, Candace. So you ain't even got to worry about it because we getting into it today. Because I'm finna address all of that stuff, right? But to what Mr. Davis said, right? All attention is only a good attention when you don't have any morals, value, and or respect for yourself. And that's just simple. I can get on this platform right now and do some clown shit that'll probably, if I did some real outlandish shit, I mean just real outlandish. You get what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure we could all collectively figure out something that's outlandish enough that will make everybody want to see it, right? I could have got on this fucking thing and did a damn crate challenge, fell and broke my shit and got 1 million views for doing that. But my morals, my values, my principles, what I stand for as a man will not allow me to do certain things, certain clown ass shit. I don't care how many people I can get to watch it. And so if his antics is accomplishing getting people to talk about him, hey, Denise, what's going on? Shout out to Denise. Y'all already know the group. Let's be clear. Let's be clear because we be getting clear because we need to see it. We need to understand it. But yeah, so this notion that he's accomplishing what he's supposed to accomplish by getting so many people to talk about it, that is a problem. You get what I'm saying? Because the problem is that we don't care what we do to get attention. We just want attention. And that means that attention will supersede your morals, values, and your principles. And that is a problem. That is a problem. That is a problem. Oh, MySpace used to do too much too. MySpace used to do too much. The original social medias. Yeah, MySpace. Yeah. Before that, chat rooms was doing too much. All of it. But yeah, so at the end of the day, it's like, okay, cool. First of all, I understand that you gay. And you want to be gay, that's cool, bro. But why is it that only all black gays feel like they have to act like women to prove that they are gay? You don't see, and I don't have, like I say, I don't have a problem with gay people at all. You don't see white gays doing this shit. And white gays across the spectrum, talking about from entertainment, the ones that's in movies, the ones that's in TV shows, Clay Aiken is a gay man. And I know he probably did some clown ass shit, I think, when he was broke. But like I said, people who do shit for attention and just for the attention, they lack morals, values, and principles. So we know where that goes. But look at the white gays in their same entertainment spectrums as the black gays. Why is it that white gays don't see the need to be all extra and shit? It's the hell no, Candace. Not at all. I disagree with you completely. Anderson Cooper, again, Anderson Cooper is gay. Okay? And he's out proud with it. Okay? He is also on CNN. He commands an audience of millions of people around the world. And I can assure you he's very confident in himself. Jim Parsons, that is the guy who's on the Big Bang Theory. That's Sheldon Cooper. I love me some Jim Parsons, Sheldon Cooper vibes. Okay? He's out and proud. I'm pretty sure he has loads of confidence. They have loads of confidence. The thing is that if you like men, that's okay. You can like men. The requirement to like men is not to be a woman. The requirement to like men is your choice to like men. So you don't have to act like a woman to like men. You can be a man to like men. Exactly. But we're talking about prominence. We're talking about prominence. We know that there's 1 million guys. What's this famous director? What is his name? Lee Daniels. Lee Daniels is gay. What's good, Kelly? Shout out to my main man, Kelly. Y'all make sure y'all go to wealthymindset.com. WELLTHY mindset.com. Y'all make sure y'all go watch all his vlogs, man. They teaching you how to cook vegan. They teaching you how to change your lifestyle through eating and all of the other good stuff. And my boy making a whole house bus or a bus house or one of them things where you take a big ass school bus and you make it into a, you feel me, a comfortable dwelling for you and your children and your family. So shout out to my boy Kelly. What's going on, my boy? The vegan community, the black veg. You hear me? You feel me? The messiah of veganism. Y'all already know. So shout out to you, Kelly. But yeah, so you know that's not a requirement. I didn't know. Like, okay, we want to move away from these notions, right? So we have to stop making people feel like it's okay if you choose to like men. It's okay. It's okay. But you need to be age appropriate to make that choice. I don't think that a child should be exposed to that the same way. I also don't want my child exposed to chicks on stripper poles and shit for men. My child, straight or gay, would not be listening to Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. No. So it's not even a difference of opinion. But what I'm seeing is that everything that is toxic and everything that is adverse to our community gets pushed to our community, and then we try to excuse that behavior. And there's no excuse for it. If you want to like men, it is fine for you to like men. Okay? That is your fucking business. It's your business, bro. If you like men, you like men, bro. But you don't have to be out here photo fucking shopping pregnancies, wearing ignorant dresses and fucking lap dancing on the devil to prove that you like men, bro. You can just like men. You can be a straight guy. You can be you can't be a straight guy, but you can just be a regular guy. You can be a regular guy. And even with the things like what you're saying with Russell Westbrook, like, right? Why is it that you can look across every league and look at every last one of them, Candace? Now, you can't tell me that these people only employed by black people. You can't tell me that. You cannot tell me that. So how are these stylists able to shovel fucking dresses to the masculine male figures in our community, but the white males don't go for it? If this is so trendy, if this is so trend-setting, why is it that the Luka Doncic, and he a cool dude, Kristaps Porzingis, and he accepted? Don't y'all be saying these guys will come to the barbecue and shit? Why they don't ever be dresses? Why they don't ever have on dresses and the boots? Why is it that only we, quote unquote, have the opportunity to wear this foolishness? It's unnecessary. See, this is just my opinion, guys. I want y'all to know that. And Tish, you're correct. Oh yeah, let me drop the link. If you want to get on, if you got something to tell me, if you got something you want to say, you can definitely get on the radio today. I'm going to drop the links in the comments. Click on the link, follow the instructions, and we're gonna get you live on the radio today. And that's on my word. But yeah, it's demasculating the men in our community. We are starting to find things acceptable. I don't find Young Thug wearing dresses acceptable. I don't find Russell Westbrook wearing dresses acceptable. Not because of I don't like gays or I don't like dresses. I think dresses are fine for who they're fucking intended for, women. I don't think that men should be wearing dresses. I get the whole method acting, certain roles. Shout out to Martin Lawrence, Big Mama. Shout out to Tyler Perry, Madea. Shout out to, and that's I get it. I get it, okay? But even in those roles, Martin Lawrence didn't play a transsexual. Martin Lawrence played a grandma. Tyler Perry did not play a transsexual. Tyler Perry did not play a transsexual. Tyler Perry played Madea. a grandmother, a aunt, or whatever, a matriarch in her family. Okay, so those are unique differences. They're not playing transsexuals. They're playing the character of a grandmother, or the matriarch of the family. And it's not even that it's not even that, could it be that we don't pay other people's foolishness as much attention as our own? No, I don't think it's that at all. I think that I mean, again, we watch across the spectrum. I watch across the spectrum. I watch more CNN than anything. So I see across the spectrum. No, it's not that. I mean, you have you have a very, I mean, you can name all of them probably on your one hand. Right. It's for like when it's acting involved, when a person is in a role, it's fine. Like I say, Martin Lawrence didn't play a transsexual woman. Martin Lawrence played grandmother, or whatever that role was. Robin Williams, when he played Mrs. Doubtfire, he didn't play a transsexual. He played a nanny, which was traditionally a woman. So that's what that is. So that's fine. That's fine. That's acting. I get that. But what I'm saying is, to make this a fashion statement, we don't see even like we do not see that in the Anglo-Saxon community with their prominent stars, with their athletes, with their entertainers. If you know of an Anglo-Saxon athlete that's around here wearing a dress, right here wearing skirts and boots, please drop their name in the comments, bro. If you know of an Anglo-Saxon actor that is doing all that, what his boy name is, Billy, is it Billy Porter? I think it's Billy Porter, whatever his name is. Listen, even the gays of gays, you got Sam Smith, who's gay, he's a white gay, and he displays characteristics of black women. And I get all of that. He don't dress like that. And he queens out. He really like, oh my God, like he really queens out, bro. He does not dress like that, bro. So you can't tell me that is a prerequisite or that is a requirement to show that you like men if you are a man. D Wade's son, I would have told my son, hey, listen, if you like men, that is fine, son. I'ma love you regardless. I may not agree with it. I don't agree with it. Matter of fact. But if that is what you choose to do, then fine by me, because I love you, my son, my child. You're my seed. This is the conversation I would have with my son. Son, if you like men, if you like boys and stuff like that, that is your choice. I don't have to agree with it. It's not me. I don't have to agree with it. It's your life. You have to live it, not me. So if that's what you want to do, I don't agree with it, but you're my child and I love you no less. Okay? But you're not going to walk around my house as a girl. I didn't have no girl. I didn't have no daughter. I had a son. I had a son. All of this Zaya business, no, son. Your name is whatever it is his name was. I don't know. I'm assuming Zaire, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, your name is whatever your name is. You can like boys all you want to. It ain't no dating in my house until you 18. So I mean, sucks. But hey, okay. And then also at this age, you don't need to be thinking about none of that. You need to be thinking about your education. You need to be figuring out your algebras and shit like that. You don't need to be worried about liking boys or girls. That's what I would have told my son. So now, once you get old enough, once you age appropriate, and you make those decisions, that is your business. That is up to you. But while you in my house, you're gonna be who you was born to be, and that is a boy into a man. And you can like women, because I think he doing it for attention. He looks stupid, and my kids aren't allowed to play any of his music. Hey, he was done for me after or what the song called? Old Town Road. After I actually never really heard no, unless they played a song of his that I didn't know he made, because I don't even listen to the character. But it is what it is, and that's what it is. You're going to be a boy in my house because that's what you were born to be. And if you like boys, I guess okay, still gonna be a boy in my house, because I think like that's a cop out, honestly. And I know people, like I say, people have their own opinions. And if you have your own opinion, in the comments, you can see right there, you got the link so you can get in on the radio and give us your opinion. But in my opinion, I feel like that I was born this way is a cop out. So if you were born that way, you being born that way takes away the power you have as it pertains to the decisions that you make. You're saying that you were born as this, so that's why. Not that that's something that you want to do. By that affirmation, you can't say that because if you're not born to like women, if you're a boy, and you're not born to like men, if you're a girl, right? Right. I liked that song. I was like, I mean, I downloaded it and all. I had it on my phone. Crazy. Didn't really play it in my car at all, but I did have it on my phone. I really did like that song. So it's like, yeah. If you say that you were born gay, that means that you did not have a choice in the matter. And my thing is, own your choice. It's your choice as to whether or not you want to be gay. I would much rather say that a person is not born to like men or women than for you to tell me that you were born to like men being a man, or you were born to like women being a woman. Nah, I'd rather you just say, this is what I chose to do. This is what I feel more comfortable. This is what I resonate more. This is what I like. This is what I choose to do. For you to say that you were born gay takes away your choice. It takes away the power you have in the choices that you're able to make. And I simply don't want you to take away that power from yourself. So if you choose to be gay, that's fine. You don't have to act like a girl because you think you were supposed to be born a girl so that you can like men. No, you're a boy. You were born a boy, but you like men. You like boys. You're more comfortable with boys. You get boys more or whatever. Okay. If you're a girl, you don't have to act like a man because you like women because you had to have been born in the wrong body. No, you're a girl. You like girls. Girls you resonate more with. Girls you understand more. Girls whatever, and then I can't even go with the hormones, because then that means that there's a chemical imbalance somewhere. And I would think that, those hormones or those chemical imbalances will present themselves all throughout your life. I don't think that your genomes or your makeup is just going to flip flop and change. So I'm sure that they would have already isolated some shit like that. I mean, because everybody's been looking for an explanation, when the truth is, it is literally a choice that you make. Now, of course, you have some people that are provocated into this choice by a different set of circumstances, albeit rough or however it may go. You have boys that were raped as young boys by grown men, and they thought that it was proper and whatever. There's a multitude of different ways that people come about the situation, but it root in all, it is a choice. And if that's something that you choose to do, then that is fine with, I think, all of us, or anybody who's worth mattering. If a person is mad that you choose to be gay, then they probably not a person worth for much. I personally don't give a damn. If you choose to be gay, bro, you choose to be gay. I just don't feel like as a man, you have to act like a woman to define that you like men, if that makes sense. Right, and I get that. Like, that's why I say there's a multitude of different issues that would lead, for somebody to be, on the vibes. But what I'm saying is, this notion that you were born gay, I would rather you say that you're born asexual and you choose throughout life as to whether you like men or women. This notion that you was born gay takes away your choice to be with who you want to be with. Again, personally, I don't have a problem with gay people. I personally don't mind. I don't mind. That's your business. But I don't think that's just like we had a conversation about Robin and why in the hell does Robin have to be bisexual? I don't understand what in the storyline, right? What in the storyline that they're coming up with for Batman that explains out why Robin is bisexual, how Robin became bisexual. How? Batman is supposed to be like, you know what I'm saying? Batman is for the kids. Like, it's a cartoon. Like, come on. What part of the storyline? Why? What made, I'm sorry if you guys didn't hear me. What made Robin be bisexual? How was that introduced into the storyline? And what is the importance of introducing it into the storyline? I don't get it. I don't get it. Batman came, Batman was a comic, man. Batman started as a drawing, a caricature. But what in the storyline needs to be explained where Robin comes out as bisexual? Like, I just want to know. And that's the biggest thing for me. Like, I don't get it. And that's what I want. Like, explain that to us. Like, explain that to me. Like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, okay, Cinderella, a story. I mean, it's been a story for years. Okay, we grew up on Cinderella. And our parents grew up knowing about how Cinderella is. How all in the hell sudden, okay, Cinderella got a fairy godmother. There's no longer a fairy godmother, but a gay man. I mean, why is this necessary? Why is this necessary? And again, why is it that our community is the only community that's doing this shit? We do not see those prominent white gays acting and conducting themselves this way. They don't have to prove that they like men, so they act like women. Now, of course, they all, Jim Parsons included, Sam Smith included, all of them have mannerisms that they've picked up from African American culture, specifically our women. All of them do it. So it's like, okay, I get it. So that part, they snap and da-da-da-da-da. I get all of that. Whether or not somebody can pick up certain traits, depending on the people who they study or be around, is understandable. But as a man, I know that I was born a man, and regardless as to how and who I like, I'm a man. I'm a man. So I'm not telling you to hide yourself. I'm not telling you to, stay in the closet. No, I'm not saying that at all. You can be loudly and proudly gay. You can do that as a man, though. You don't have to do that as no woman, even though you wasn't born a woman, you was born a man. It is the same way for ladies. So you ain't got to act like no man to prove you like women, just like women. This notion that you was born that way, brother, this notion that you was born that way, you supposed to have been born a girl. You supposed to have been born a boy. No, you were supposed to be born what you was born, and you choose to like what you like, and that is fine. If I'm wrong, I mean, let me know. Yeah, I'm gonna drop the link one more time. I know Tish was saying that she wanted to get her husband on. So most definitely you want to get your husband on. Tell your husband to pop in. I'm gonna drop the link for you one more again. But yeah, I mean, if I'm wrong, man, tell me where I'm wrong. And yeah, I feel like it's an agenda, but it's only an agenda to our community. It's only an agenda to our community. Why that fairy godmother couldn't be some white man flying around with wings, popping his lips and all that? If Billy Porter like men, why Billy Porter just can't like men? And the only way, like, so if like you can even look at the logic, you can look at the circular logic in this situation. Like, okay, so you like men, cool. The reason why you like men is because you feel like you was born a woman. Okay, so if you feel like you was born a woman, and that's why you like, I mean, you feel okay, you feel like you was supposed to be born a woman, but you was born a man, right? Okay, so you like men and you think you like men because you were born or you were supposed to be born as a woman. Instead, somebody messed up and put your brain in the wrong body. So instead of you being born a girl, a woman, you was born a boy and a man. But you liked it, guys, so you felt like you were supposed to be born a woman. And this is your explanation, or this is how you feel, or this is what you're saying as to why you're gay, right? But if you were supposed to be born a girl, and that is singularly the only reason why you like men, then are you not ipso facto admitting that only women are supposed to like men and only men are supposed to like women? That men aren't supposed to like men and women aren't supposed to like women. So you had to have been born in the wrong body, and that's why you like what you like, because you were born in the wrong body. Wouldn't that be kind of saying like, okay, I was born in the wrong body. I know that men's supposed to like women and women's supposed to like men. So I had to have been born in the wrong body. Like, no, it was your choice. You can choose to be gay, and that is fine. Listen, man, it's some good people. I've worked with good people that are gay. It's not even a second thought. It's not my business. It's not my business. Of course, no co-host. Whole story with that. But see that boy, you ain't been on in a while, Shaniqua, because boy ain't had a co-host since I can't even tell you. I know I don't think I had one in 2021 though. I had a couple of people come on and guest star. A couple of people come on and have good conversation, but I don't have a guest host. Or a co-host, I should say. But yeah, well, state your opinion. How do you feel? You all the opinion we need. Let's see here, because Keith said, because Robin is bisexual, and if you read in between the storyline, in the lines, it becomes obvious. I mean, you got to help me out with the lines that you're talking about, brother, because I don't know. I could not tell you with that one. Lakeisha said, right, it's too much encouragement to be gay. And I mean, I don't have a problem with you being who you are. I'm just not encouraging you to be gay. I'm encouraging you to be who you are. You know what I'm saying? But it's like adverse, the same way that we could, the same way social programming can dictate one thing, enough social programming can dictate another. And like I say, it's an agenda that's being pushed in our community. See, the same way like the abortion thing, right? So the abortion thing, as much as we think that it affects our community, we're not the reason why they have these abortion laws. The reason why they have these abortion laws, because every day more and more white women are deciding to go get abortions. And what white men are saying is that if they continue on that track to getting these abortions, then whites are going to cease as a majority in the next few years. I think by 2040, they have it slated where whites are going to not be the majority anymore. So that's why white men are so against abortion. They don't have nothing to do with black people, even though we like to feel like, and we do feel like, that would affect our community. I get it. But it's the same way. That it's not, you know what I'm saying? White men only care about abortions because they don't want to become the minority. And if white women keep having abortions, that will happen. You think they mind if black women go get abortions? They don't give a damn about that. They don't really give a damn about that. They care that white women are starting to go more and more and more and get abortions, and they're becoming a minority, and they're going to be a minority after 2040. So it's the same way. It's just all silly circular. Like, if you like men, then you like men. You can be a man and like men. Why? Because a man, just like a woman, has a choice. You have the ability to choose what you want to do. But I do not think that being all clownified and doing all this extra shit, like crop, whatever, however he put that baby on his stomach, whatever technology, photoshopping or whatever, that is unnecessary. This coming to the award show in dresses and all of that, that's unnecessary. And just the way men go in dresses, I mean, just the way black people do that. If white men would do that, if white men was doing that, then I can assure you, it's going to be covered in media. It is not going to be hidden from the world. It's not as if, oh, we're not going to snap no pictures of no white men with dresses on, but we're going to snap all the black men with dresses. No, that's not how that goes. Like, a man wearing a dress is going to garner attention. It's going to get pictures. So if a man was to go to an award show wearing a dress, guess what? Guess what? It's going to get seen. We're going to see that. It's going to be a part of social news. Shade Room, whatever social platforms, whatever shit you follow, they're going to post that. But guess what we don't see? We don't see them white men going to them award shows and all that in dresses. We don't see them doing that. That's not what they're doing. This goes back to even in athlete in sports entertainment. Look at what Ricky Williams did. He in a wedding dress, a subservient, demasculating show. I mean, these guys have been a part of, man. Russell Westbrook. I don't think Russell Westbrook gay. I'm not saying that Russell Westbrook gay and none of that. I think that Russell Westbrook, nah, bro. You got to stand for something. You're gonna fall for anything. The problem is that we allow that check to dictate our morals and our values and our principles. And I don't get that. Because at the end of the day, if money was to become worthless tomorrow, the only thing you're going to be able to stand on is your morals, your values, and your principles. Dennis Rodman, weirdo. I mean, come on. At the time, Dennis Rodman was ridiculed by the community for doing that dumbass shit. Wearing dresses and all the funny color hair and the fingernails and all this other crazy ass. Man, Dennis Rodman wasn't loved in our community for doing that. We weren't like, yeah, Dennis Rodman, put on that dress, my boy. We didn't do that in our community. Dennis Rodman was chastised for doing it. So it's even more in the history of our community, where historically we have not accepted this foolishness. But now we're moving into a space where we feel like that is a part of inclusion. No, a part of inclusion is me saying, hey, bro, just because you like guys, that don't mean that you can't sit at the same table and break bread with me and we can eat together. Well, it's not even that we eating together. We can eat in the same places. And I'm not looking at you in disgust. And I don't wish no harm upon you. And I don't want nothing to happen to you. And none of that. That's inclusion. I don't have to be accepting of you wearing no goddamn dress. You know why? Because the dress is for women and you are a man. You don't need to feel like you were born a woman because you were supposed to be born a woman. Right. And I mean, and of everybody who can't see it or everybody who just viewing, our YouTube viewers, shout out to everybody who watching on YouTube. But Shaniqua says, I think he just used the gay agenda to get attention and recognition because Old Town Road, because I messed that up too, I'm sorry, but Old Town Road wasn't going to get him the fame he wanted. But what was so crazy is, Shaniqua, Old Town Road was a very successful song. And if he is any type of artist, he could have most definitely built off of the success of that song. He did not need to use this agenda. And my thing is, another part about it is, why is the gay community not standing up like, hey, bro, cut that clown shit out. This ain't no goddamn, nah, bro, this ain't that. Like when I be seeing and I was talking to my homie about this, right? And my homie was kind of trying to tell me about, this guy, whatever. But I don't accept no clown shit from dudes. Like this guy Maury or whatever the case may be. I don't know how good of an artist he is. Not Maury, not Maury. What is this guy's name? BFP, the backpack, whatever. I don't accept no clown shit. I don't feel like you ain't got to be no clown to get love. And if you're gonna be a big guy and if you're gonna represent, this big guy lifestyle, there ain't no clown shit, B. We could be as funny as we want to be. I got a million of jokes. We can sit here and cackle and kiki all night long. You know what I'm saying? We could do all of that all night long, but ain't no clown shit, man. I'm not out here. Never seen the big boy get on the roof and all this funny ass shit. I mean, nah, bro. It ain't none of that, bro. It ain't none of that. I don't find none of it funny. I don't find none of that clown shit funny. Just like with what that boy named Boom Gang, Whole Lot of Gang shit, him. I don't find none of that clown shit funny. Because if you funny, if you're a funny guy and people gonna like you, then whatever it is that you do, whatever material that you're able to produce from your mind is what's gonna make people like you. If you mean to tell me the only reason why people like you because you on some clown nut ass shit, you on some embarrassing yourself, making yourself look bad for humor and comedy and like, nah, bro. Nah, and I understand how life is self-deprecating, and some of the best comedians are self-deprecating in their act. But there's a difference between being self-deprecating and just really being a clown. Like, and I don't support that clown shit. So why the gay community don't be like, man, we don't support that clown ass shit? Cut that out, bro. If you like girls, you like girls. Cool, sis. You ain't got to walk around with no strap on, okay? That's some clown ass shit. And I feel like gays all around the world should be standing on that. Like, hey, you want to strap on when you at the crib and you want to do all that to your significant other, cool. But don't be walking around with no goddamn strap on, okay? Cut that clown shit out. I don't feel like that's wrong. Like, that's some clown ass shit. You don't have a penis, ma'am. Why are you walking around with a fake penis? And like really just walking around in everyday life with it. Like, for what? Ma'am, you don't have a penis. Stop with the clown shit, okay? Hey, brother, you can't get pregnant. You are a man, okay? You can like men, and that's fine. And we champion you for your decision to be open and proud about liking men. Cut that clown shit out, though. Because we don't do this clown shit over here. Like, because it's the same way I say for the big guys. Hey, big brothers, fat niggas, listen, bro. You a big guy, that's fine. Me, myself, personally, you feel me? I'm 5'10" and a half, 5'11". I'm 300 and some odd pounds. You feel me? You're a big guy, that's fine, bro. Shout out to you. Shout out to you if you're a big guy. Stop that clown shit, though. All right? Stop that clown shit, bro. Stop that clown ass shit. You funny. You know, people like you. You know, people think you cool and all that good stuff. Let that be because you're a funny guy, man, because you got a great energy and great personality and shit like that. Do not let your legacy, do not let what people know you for, do not let what make your name be some clown ass shit. And that's what I feel like the gay community should be telling Lil Nas X, the same way I'm telling this to the fat man community, the same way Ellen DeGeneres should be talking to the butchy women community. And like, come on, bro, stop that clown ass shit. I mean, literally, I seen a chick walking. You know, I work in outreach, so, you know, we always out in the public and shit. And I see a chick walking, and she's like really grabbing herself, like, but not herself. She, like, you can see it because she got on gym shorts. So she's like really grabbing a fucking strap on or whatever you call it, like really kind of like walking through the streets. And I'm looking like, why you on that clown ass shit? That's some real clown shit. So as much as I do not have a problem with how these guys is living their life as far as their decision to like men or women, again, I don't have a problem with that. I have a problem with this clown shit though. I feel like it's unnecessary. I feel like it needs to stop. And maybe that requires us as a people to also, just say that. Let's stop making it where that's the requirement or if somebody is weird. We may not agree with every decision. I don't agree with nobody who don't eat collard greens. I don't agree with nobody who don't eat pork. I don't agree with nobody who don't eat steak. But that does not mean that they're wrong. That does not mean that I'm wrong. We live differently. So if you like women, cool. Be a woman. If you like men, cool. But because I like steak, that don't mean that I'm finna walk in the building with a fucking ribeye tied to my ear. And just because you a vegan, don't mean you got to walk in here with no carrot come sticking out your ass. Because that would be clown ass shit. And you don't need to prove that you like something. You just have to say that you like it. And voila. It's so funny because this is how the world works. This is how life works. Kids, pay attention. If you like something, you don't have to prove that you like it. The only thing you have to do is say, I like it. And guess what? You like it. You don't have to, if you're a boy, if you're a man and you like men, you do not have to be a woman to do that. Okay? So this notion that you have to do all of that and wear women's clothing and do all of this other outlandish ass shit that y'all be doing, all that clown shit, you do not have to do that. You can be a guy, you can be a regular guy and say, hey, I'm gay. I like men. Hell, you're a regular guy if you gay. You're just a regular gay guy. If you are a girl and you like girls, you do not, I repeat, you do not have to buy no strap on. You do not have to tape your titties until you almost can't breathe so that it looks like you have a male chest. You do not have to let hair grow on your face because some women be having little mustaches and everything like that. So we know you do not have to grow no little mustache. You do not have to let your leg hair grow. You do not have to let your arm hair grow. You do not have to wrap yourself 30 times so your chest look flat. Okay? You do not have to wear male underwear. You don't have to wear male clothes. You don't have to walk into a male bathroom. You do not have to wear no strap on so that you can grab what's not yours because you're not a man. The only thing you need to say you like girls is just say you like girls. Right. They extra, and it's unnecessary, bro. That's what this whole conversation is about. It's not about whether or not being gay is right and wrong. Who gives a fuck? I don't care. But why you got to be so damn extra, bro? Not you, Keith, but I'm saying, like, why y'all gotta be so extra? And like another thing, why can't nobody criticize y'all? I could say that he has a poor choice of clothing and somebody gonna swear it's because he gay. No, because that shit looks stupid and he's a guy. And that's not what guys wear. I don't like Russell Westbrook's outfit, not because I think he's gay. It's because he looks fucking stupid. And guess what? He could sit here and say how many millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars he got, how he'll never be broke again, how he don't stay in the hood. He could say how he took his whole family out of poverty. And all of that shit don't mean a hill of beans when we talking about the fact that you look like a damn fool in that dress. All them people who you helped, did you ask any of them what they thought about you wearing that? Because that's going to be my question. Because that's what they try to do. They'll sit here and be mad at you for having an opinion. So they come at the regular guys and, oh, well, I got millions of dollars. Cool. Oh, everybody loved me. Well, did you ask anybody who loved you? Was that a good decision? They should have told you no. I mean, just the opinion of one good homeboy would have stopped all of that shit. Like if me and Puerto Rican E and Cat, or me and D or we go to the mall, I could say, hey boy, how y'all boy look? Boy, how they look, boy? E gonna tell your ass, nah, my boy, that ain't it. That ain't the one. Put that back. I mean, did he consult with one of the homies? Did he call LeBron and be like, LBJ, let me ask you a question, my boy. How this look? LBJ and his dog, cool. Did he call anybody and ask them about this dress he was going to wear? Again, I'm not mad at Russell Westbrook for being gay if he's gay, which I don't think he's gay, but I don't know. No, bro, he looks like a fucking clown. That outfit looks stupid, bro. That's the end of that. That's the end of that. Like, that's the end of that. Again, I don't think that listen, I don't think that it can be stated enough. I do not have a problem with gay people. Don't personally care. I just don't feel like being gay requires all what's being done. I don't feel like it requires that. It's like I say with the whole situation with the whole situation, you know, with what guys, I don't want to compare contrast, but at the end of the day, hey, you don't see white gays doing that. You don't see white straight guys doing that. Anderson Cooper. Again, I always name him because he's Jim Parsons. I mean, the list, Clay Aiken. Okay, the list goes on and on. You ain't never seen one of these guys wear a dress. You never seen them wear a dress. That's never been fashionable for them. Straight men, Luka Doncic, Kristaps Porzingis, John Stockton, goddamn Jason Williams. I mean, JJ Redick. You never seen none of these guys wear a dress. Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, Matt Ryan, Carson Wentz. You never seen these guys doing all this extra ass shit. Why is it that only our athletes and entertainers is wearing this stuff? I know that the stylists that our athletes and entertainers have, I know they're not solely employed by the black community. I know they're not solely employed by black millionaires. I know that these stylists, and I know that these people are employed by Anglo-Saxons too. Why is it that them contracts don't ever come to these goddamn to them? Why? Drew Rosenhaus don't just have black players. Drew Rosenhaus have all of them across the spectrum of sports, right? Why does the contracts for that clown ass shit, why is that only going by the black players? Why are the black players signing on for that? To wear a dress. Gay, straight, whatever, bro. To wear a dress and boots. Listen, I already was at a whole, it was a whole situation. The shorter and shorter and shorter shorts got. Okay. But hey, I guess. All right. We watch shorts go from being below the knee to high fashion my ass. Whoever, they must be high. They must be high. And they ain't on that gas. They not on that. They not on that marijuana. They're not on the marijuana. That the high my ass fashion. That's high fashion, all right. That look like a heroin high, an opiate high. Okay, that's what that is. That's what that is. That's an opiate high right there. If that's high fashion, that's an opiate high fashion. That's an opioid. That's that heroin. Been on a bender for 3 days. You done popped acid, snorted 10 lines, goddamn hit your vein 3-4 times. That's what type of high that is. If that's what high fashion is, because that's not it. Well, see, guess what? That's why I said, as short as the shorts was getting, I ain't said nothing. Hell, I even myself personally, I may have a pair of shorts that may be a smite Higgins shorter than what I would normally want, right? So I got a pair of polo. I got me a pair of polo with the horses on there, and that them shorts don't go down and past my knees, or right up on my knees, or whatever the case may be. I get it. I didn't even say nothing about the short shorts. You feel me? But the dresses, though. Shaniqua, that's my thing. It's the dresses. It's the dresses for me. It's the dresses and skirts for me. And let's use some CeeLo Green, which when CeeLo Green started doing that foolishness, you feel me? Everybody in CeeLo Green, like he even talked about him being scared to do what he did, not knowing, how his community was going to receive him after he did that. But, everybody was like, yeah, CeeLo was already on some weirdo shit anyway, so hell, we don't expect different from him, I guess. But I mean, it's just too much of an incessant need for us to try. Let's not set the trend for everything. Okay, let's let some trends get set by some others. Okay, then let's follow that trend. Okay. But and see, when you talk about 3 stacks, man, these are different guys. Him, CeeLo Green, Andre 3000, yeah, nah, 3 stacks ain't wearing no dress per se, but he probably hit them with the kilt vibes real quick. And I don't really count that a kilt, the kilts. I don't count those either, because honestly, those are ethnic garbs. Just like a dashiki is an ethnic garb. These guys ain't wearing ethnic garbs. These guys is going to fucking Forever 21, ordering off of Shein and buying dresses. So we'll leave out ethnic garb. We'll leave out like the Roman time period, because that's where you get the toga parties from. A toga is a long dress, bros. So that, you got some of the longer style dashikis, them is dresses too, but we'll go ahead and categorize those as ethnic garb. Kilts are ethnic garbs, so that is excluded from the going to Shein to buy a dress. So yeah, Forever 21 niggas be going to Zara buying dresses and shit, like trying to match it with the new Jordans, and like weirdo vibes. Like listen, I even, as much as it's hard for me to swallow about it, I didn't even say nothing about the jeggings. I seen it came and went. Guys were still doing it. Pants is getting incredibly tight again. I don't know why. It makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't see how you can walk around with pants so tight. But if that's what you want to do, cool. I also hate to see guys buy pants too tight, but then have the entire ass out. That looks stupid to me too, because you could just simply buy some jeans that fit a little better. The jeans can go over your complete ass. Now sometimes you buy jeans that be too big. Yeah, your husband joined the conversation. Let me post the link one more time for you. I thought you had caught the last link. I'm sorry, Sugar. Let me hit you with it right now. Well, I ain't mean to call you Sugar. Tell your husband don't come on here and beat my ass, okay? Let me hit you right there. One second. It should be coming. See, both of them posted. Yeah, both of them posted. So yeah, just copy and follow the link. But yeah, man, I don't know. It's just not working for me. But that's just me. That's Cody, man. I just don't think, I mean, God, man, it's just so unnecessary. And like I say, I respect when people want to be who they is. And if you like I say, if you like guys, you like guys. If you're a guy and you like guys, cool. If you're a girl and you like girls, cool. But even with that, like I said, that I was born this way type situation. Nah, because to say you were born a specific way is taking away your power of choice. And I don't want you to take away your power of choice. Ain't nothing wrong with you choosing to do what you want to do when you get grown. Even with Dwayne Wade's son, like I said with him, hey, listen, if that's what you want to be when you grow up, if that's what you want to be when you get grown, that's fine by me. I have no problem with that. That's what you want to do. Cool. But as long as you in my house, you are a boy and you gonna conduct yourself as a boy. And if you like boys, that is okay. It's a choice. But you wasn't born no girl. I know what you was born. I was there. I made you. I made you. I went to the gender reveal, and when they popped the fireworks, it wasn't pink fireworks. It was blue fireworks because you are a boy, Damon. And that's how you gonna act. You gonna conduct yourself that way. And that's just the end of that for me. You know, and people could say, oh, but you know, you gotta let people be who they is. You is who you is. You is who you was born to be. You was born to be a boy. That's what you is. That's what you gonna be. If you like girl, if you like boys and you're a boy, cool. Do I agree with it? No. Is it for me? No. Do you have the option to choose what you want to do with your life? Yes, you do. You most definitely can. So I don't have a problem with it. Tish, let me know if you got that. Tish, let me know if you got the link. I just posted them in there. So let me know if you got it. I don't know if you got it yet. Because now I'm kind of interested. I feel like your husband coming with some venom for me. Your husband finna tell me, or your husband gonna completely agree. I think he probably gonna completely agree, but hey, we'll see once he comes on. Y'all, we waiting for a live remote from Tish's husband, Miss Hoskins. I don't know if y'all know Mr. Hoskins, but if y'all know Mr. Hoskins, tell me before he get on real quick. He gonna chew me out. He gonna cuss me out. But you know, I get kind of scared, nervous type vibe. We're waiting for Mr. Hoskins to come on, Mr. Hoskins. But yeah, so I think that that's just, you know, that's just my thing with this conversation. I think that, you know, if we want to show gay, if we want to show that it's okay to be gay, then why not just show men being gay men? Like, why is it that the imagery has to be where you have to act like a complete fool to be gay? Like for a girl, like if you're a guy, specifically black males, you got to do all that extra stuff. I'm sorry, guys, about that yarn. You know, that means my brain wasn't getting enough oxygen right now. Right. I mean, yeah, nah, they might as well not wear a dress. They should just stop acting like women and talking like women. But then, I mean, I beg to ask, what is acting like a woman and talking like a woman? What does that mean? Like, I do believe that men can pick, I mean, anybody can pick up characteristics of a person that they're around long enough if they are around that person long enough. So I've heard, and you know, I know guys that have a more effeminate tone because you know they grew up around their moms and sisters and aunties, and that's all they had around them. So they picked up on certain little characteristics and certain little things, you know, unbeknownst to them or you know, unwittingly, they picked up on those things. So I mean, I know guys like that, but are you just being messy with the act like women talk like one too? If that was the messy vibe, let me know if that was the messy vibe. Cause outside of that, I mean, I do see and I have seen where guys pick up characteristics of the people who they're most around. And when a lot of guys, you know, grew up around grandma, mama, sister, auntie, cousin, and everybody, women except you. I mean, my family. I got a little cousin who ain't seen a boy in the family for like, listen, a long time, okay? They just not starting to pop out one or two boys. Yeah, I remember boy one with the boy for it, just everybody else was girls. Now he didn't grow up like that, but I mean that's because he was always outside. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so you probably talking about that messy, act like a woman, talk like a woman vibe. Excuse me, all cool. I got myself caught all off up in the rain the other day, yesterday to be exact. Tish, let me know if you got the link. Let me know if your husband could get on. I definitely want to get him on before we end the live. Yeah, definitely want to get him on before we end the live. See, yeah, you being messy. See, you is being messy. Oh yeah, so Tish, your husband should be able to get on. Yeah, your husband should be able to get on the show. The link works. So yeah, bro, yeah, your husband is real serious. So yeah, bring him. There go the link right there. I pinned the link to the comments. So y'all should be able to see that link pinned to the comments. But yeah, so you being crazy. Yeah, man, you ain't got to be doing all that extra stuff, man. So I mean, that's what I had to say about that, man. Anybody who got a comment, anybody who wanna comment, give us your opinion. I pinned the link to the comment box, so y'all can click on that. Y'all can click on that link, follow the instructions real quick, get on the radio. You want to give somebody a shout out, you got a business that you want to shout out, you could do that too. Shout out to my favorite peeps in the world. Shout out to Angie. Y'all make sure y'all tune in to Angie shows. Angie shows is Tuesday and Thursday. She coming with hot tea and all for y'all. So check her out. Y'all know, check out the boss lady and her shows, what have you. But yeah, man, y'all let me know. Anything else we need to discuss? What we need to discuss next week? What topic do we need to discuss next week? That's actually a good question. Anybody got a quick suggestion, real quick? What conversation we should have, what we needed to tackle, and what we need to talk about next week. We just trying to improve our community. So just give me a topic real quick. Somebody, if y'all got a quick topic, something you feel like we should discuss. What do we need to talk about, people? Tell me what we need to talk about. What do we need to talk about, y'all? Let's see here. We got a few more minutes left. Yeah, we got a few more minutes left. So while we got this few more minutes left, guys, what do we need to talk about? What do I need to cover next week? Shout out to my boy Prime Time. I ain't gonna shout out to Team, but you my guy. You my guy, so I'm gonna shout you out. But I cannot. You already know. But shout out to you though. Shout out to you, my boy. Shout out to you. Shout out to them Vikings. You heard me. Shout out to that Scott Lake 11U. Vike boys up. You feel me? The real life vagabonds. You already know. Shout out to them. How about that? Let me get a SLV shout out real quick. Let me get a Scott Lake 11U shout out. You feel me? Vike boys, Vike your life up. Yeah, man. Let me get one of them, my boy. Hey, you hear me? You already know you my guy. You already know you my guy. Boy, you know what? Another thing, yeah. Hold on, see what I'm saying? See, Shaniqua, first of all, okay, let me tell you something. Shaniqua, I've been coaching for 10 plus years now. Been coaching for 10 plus years, longer than 10 plus years. But when we talk about in this Miami Gardens area football, I've been coaching for 10 plus years. And I've been coaching for 10 plus years. I would have loved to have Champ on my team. But guess what? You don't never holler at me. You ain't never say, hey, cuz, what age group you got this year? Cuz you coaching this year, you know I coach. And Champ would have been a great addition on our 11U. Right. But you could have just asked me, though. You got my number. You got my number and my Facebook. So you could have just asked me. I would have told you, like, yeah, I got 11U. Bring them to me. Cuz would have been lit too. See, you played. Let's not make the same mistake next year. Cuz I'm going up. I ain't going back down. So if you want, you could play this the right way, and Champ could be playing for me for the next 3 years. Well, 2 years, 2 or 3, depending on when that last birthday run around. But yeah, went to the Super Bowl champ 2019. You feel me? Eighth in the country 2020. Right now, undefeated and it looks like, it sounds like, from what the people saying, we going to the bowl. This is what the people saying. They saying that we gonna play. Okay, so he just turned 11 though, right? He just turned 11 or he just turned 12? He just turned 11. Man, listen, that boy could be playing for me for 3 years. He could be playing for me for 3 years. But that's all on you. Let me get somebody in here. If I'm not mistaken, this is either Tish or this is her husband, but we finna see. So let's check it out. Add it to the screen. Oh, now come on, ta. What's going on, my brother? Is you live on the radio? She done told you all. She ain't even said shit. You live on the radio, my boy.
Guy.
You live on the radio.
Damn thing right now. She would have had me called all the way up.
Hey man, listen. I apologize, but what's going on, my brother? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm just listening to you chiming in on you.
Hey, and I dig it. I appreciate the love. It seems as if your old lady is under the impression that you have something that you want to get out into the masses. We here for it, my boy.
Okay, about pertaining to what y'all talking about as far as the gay agenda, right?
That too.
All right.
I mean, we having a broader conversation. It's not so much that we want to even because I don't want to necessarily make this an argument where we are dismissing their agenda per se. I just think that if you're gonna be gay, then that's fine. Just be gay, but it's not a requirement to be a woman for you to like men. You just have to like men. It's a choice that you make. If that's what you choose to do, you choose to do that. And I don't have a problem with that. I don't think that most of us have a problem with it. My problem is that you are so anxious to prove that you like men, that you act and conduct yourself like you a woman. Or you use this notion that you were born this way, which would ipso facto mean that you feel like men liking men is wrong and women liking women is wrong. But that's a whole nother situation for their psyche. But not so much even that they are genuine. But I do think that it's kind of getting to a point where it's getting aggressively pushed on our community specifically, and it's just depopulation tactics to me.
Yeah, and see, I'm gonna touch on the depopulation aspect because let's be technical, right? Let's say, hypothetically speaking, we say 50 years from now, everybody's gay, right? Meaning men with men and women with women. Like, I don't think they really have grasped the understanding of what that means. That means that life in itself ceased to exist. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I feel like you're overlooking, because prime example, we could take two lions, a male lion and a male lion, and you're going to put them in a room together. Most of the time, they'll probably fight, right?
Yeah.
You take a male lion and a female lion, and you put them in the room, eventually they're going to make babies and cubs. This is nature. This is the life cycle, right? When you can choose your sexual preference on what you want to be. But the problem what I'm having with it is, like, you cannot make it as it's mandatory, right? When it's something that doesn't naturally happen. You understand what I'm saying? Because you can say, oh yeah, it do, but look at nature, right? When we get confused about things, we have to resort back to nature, straight up and down, right? Look at what these primitive animals, meaning like we are more domain and dominant species than they are. You could tell a lion, open the door. He ain't gonna be able to open that door. Like, you could just turn the knob and open it. You have a higher state of consciousness than he does. He can't do some of the most simplest things. Hey, go get me a glass of water out of the fridge. That lion can't do that, right? But let me tell you what he could do. He would know not to mate and have sex with another lion. He know that can't happen. He know that he cannot reproduce and carry on his legacy with another male lion. You understand what I'm saying?
And I mean, so and the thing is, I don't disagree with you at all. As a matter of fact, I share the same exact feelings, right? But the difference between, and I'm not saying that you specifically, but the difference between, I think, what is being said by the opposition, like a Boosie. See, I don't disagree with Boosie. Like,
Right,
you
right,
know, I fuck with Boosie. You feel me? I don't disagree with him. Whether he's on target with his messaging or whether what he's saying, if it's phrased correctly, we can argue about that. But I get exactly what he's saying. My only thing is that I personally, while I don't agree with it, it ain't for me to agree with. It's your business. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Just
Exactly.
don't make it to where you, okay, again, if you're a guy and you like men, right? As much as I may not subscribe to that lifestyle, much as I may not understand it or whatever, you are free to do whatever it is you want to do, right?
Correct. You have free will.
You have free will. So if that's the case, then it does not have to mean, or you did not have to be born in the wrong body to like the man. You just have
Correct.
to like men. So why are you not you? I mean, but why are you not conducting yourself as a man?
Correct.
Angie, you, or if you're a woman, you like women, cool. It's not really, that's not, hey, baby girl, cool. But why do you feel like you need to walk around as a man to like women? No, you can just like women.
Correct.
And
And
and that
that's
behavior to me is not only is it clown type behavior, but it detracts from the power that your choice has in your life. Because if kids think that I had to have been born this way and not understand that this is a lifestyle that I choose, then of course they're gonna try to make excuses or try to excuse every way out not to take accountability for their decision. If you like men, you like women, cool. That's your fucking business. But it's your choice to do that.
right.
Other people
I
may not agree with it. Cool.
agree with that.
It's your life.
I 100% agree with that. I feel like it's no, I can't even like touch anything because what you're saying is exactly how I feel, you know. But and another thing is too, they fought so hard for their rights, right? They got their rights. People, I remember when me coming up in the era, I was, if anybody even felt like you was like that, we catch you after school, we beating you up. They, they went through a lot of stuff which I could understand. They don't deserve to be killed. They don't deserve to be. These people kids. These people brothers. You know what I'm saying? I understand all of that. This is my problem now. The same way that you fought and you have your rights, right? We as heterosexual, we have our rights too, right? Meaning, I might don't want my son seeing you walking around with booty shorts and a damn purse on. You doing way too much, right? Now he asking me, Dad, why does that man look like that? Why do I got to be put in a situation where I want to answer that question when that's not my style of life? Right.
And I don't disagree with the premise. And that's why I say, like, for the clothes vibe, I feel like all of that is an attempt to placate up to, you think you are a woman because you like men, even though you're a man. And it's unnecessary. And I think that what we have to do, or it behooves us as a community, if we want for that type of clownish buffoonery to stop, then we must allow people to be who they are as it pertains to who they love. And you can love a man without putting on booty shorts like you're a woman. It's just factual. And like I was saying, you do not see white gays acting that way. Now you have a very small one or two, a very minute, where you got a white gay that may be, and I can think of one being Elton John. And if you think about it, Elton John wasn't really all that extra. He just wore loud ass colors. And he wore crazy glasses and shit. But Elton John wasn't even no fucking Billy Porter walking around in fucking dresses and all this other crazy shit. Like,
I feel with the aspect of that, I feel like a lot of those, gays that are like that, they don't really like the other ones that's loud and, out there with it and pushing overboard. They don't even really like them.
They don't.
So my point is this: you have a choice, yes, and it's your free will to choose what you want. But why do you feel like it is mandatory that people who don't believe in that lifestyle or might don't, you know, we have our rights too. Why do you feel like it's mandatory that we accept that?
And you know what?
You're not fair. It's contradiction because you asking for the same thing, right? And you're not willing, right? Or have the humility to say, you know what, I can't do that because this is what we're trying to do. Y'all got a whole month for yourself now. You understand? You're getting a lot of things working for you. It does not mean that you have to impose this lifestyle into media, into music, into kids. These kids are 6 and 7 years old. It's impossible that they even understand who they are, what their sexuality is, and you are influencing them. Maybe they might be thinking, oh, I don't know what and by them watching a damn movie or something with these type of things in it, right? Push them to that avenue,
Right.
When if it wasn't there, they might have got married and had kids. You understand what I'm saying? It should be equal. You
right.
should not be imposing it on us. If some people choose to accept it, and that's fine. You have those, but you cannot say we are wrong as men. That's trying. It's survival of the fittest. If we keep on doing, if we keep on just saying, yeah, what's gonna happen to us? The people that are real men that was raised this way, what's gonna happen to us? Huh?
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree with you. I just like I say, and it's it's crazy because my kids like I say, whatever you choose to be in your life, even that's even down to my kids. Like, I may not agree with certain things. There are certain principles that I uphold, but at the end of the day, my child is my child. I love my child, so I love my children. So whatever they choose to do and whatever they choose to be in their life, as long as they're comfortable with that, then that's cool. That's fine by me. But there is something to be said for this notion, because I always say this shit about gays too. Why everybody else could get cracked on except gay people? It's like,
for real.
We talk about ugly people.
Yeah.
We talk about fat people. We talk about skinny people.
You talk about retarded, which they can't help it and make a choice.
Do you remember when there was a whole rash for a good 5 to 7 year period? There was like a whole rash of people kind of exposing the mentally and physically handicapped for the purposes of laughing, like the Welvins, D-Nuts, all that shit. That people used to like.
Wayans brothers.
Everybody get picked on.
And from A Living Color, Wayans brothers. You understand? Keenan, they all that stuff was done. Even with the lady in the wheel, we used to use that as jokes. You understand? And it's true what you. Everybody can get cracked on, but the minute you say something about gay or this, it's faggot. That's a nasty word. Like, before we can get into appeasing to all of your rights, right? We got to fix the common rights of us as black people in America. We still being called niggas. And that's an ugly word, right?
Facts. And
so we jump over all of what we do, right? To come straight to y'all and tend to y'all before all the other issues of this world need to be fixed. Like Lil Nas X, he doing that, what he doing that. To me, I don't like it, right? But guess what? Why not, instead of putting so much emphasis, right, into putting out that image, why don't you put out a better image for the black people and the youth that's coming out behind you? Ain't nothing wrong, you gay, fine, but why not be a better example instead of acting that way? You're not doing nothing or have done nothing for the better the culture and the development of black people at all. Look what you're doing.
Even with gay blacks, see, the problem is that his antics is what he's using to expose that he's gay. But his antics are going to be the same antics that other black boys feel like they have to exude in order to show that they're gay too. What he should be is as a regular guy saying, yes, I'm gay. This is how we look. Right. I guarantee more gay men, more gay boys see themselves like Anderson Cooper and Don Lemon versus fucking Lil Nas X and Billy Porter. If you talking about something or somebody, or if you're talking about providing an image that people resonate with as a means to accept the culture that they may not be knowledgeable about, more people live on a life of Don Lemon and Anderson Cooper and Jim Parsons than they do Billy Porter and Lil Nas X. So it is not advantageous for your cause to parade yourself around in such a fashion that really turns people off to where you coming from. Because really, I don't have a problem with you being gay. I got a problem with you walking around and dressing like an asshole. And that's what you're doing. So you're not helping your cause. And I also appreciate something that you said, which was before we can fight for full rights for what is a choice, we have to fight for the full rights of what is a born indoctrination, as it were, because that's another reason why I feel like they use this "I was born this way" shit, because the same way you were born black and you can't help that, so you should not be treated like shit because of it. It's the same way they're saying we shouldn't be treated like shit because we was born gay. Nah, you wasn't born gay, you choose to be. I don't think you should be treated like shit whether or not you choose it or you was born. But hey, it's a choice.
I'm with you because for the simple fact, like, think about it. You work so hard let's say it's you black and you gay and you a black gay man, right? You work so hard to fight for those gay rights that you forget to fight for these rights in your skin color, or what we going through, or better in our culture, turn, you know what I'm saying, putting us in another position to evolve spiritually, mentally, and physically. You just, let me focus on gay right, and that's why I'm having a problem with, because at the end of the day, yes, you still human, right? And your only thing cannot be in your mind is just to gay rights. What about your life? What about your culture? What about your people?
That's the problem I kind of have with that. That's the problem that I kind of have with Don Lemon. I feel like Don Lemon is one of the guys that maybe does not remember that he was black before he was gay, unless he wants to operate under this auspice that he was simultaneously born gay and black, so one takes no precedence over the other. But I mean, I don't know, man, brother. I appreciate all of your comments, man. I do hope that you get to watch more of the show, and I definitely appreciate you and your wife for tuning in. Any words you want to depart with, my brother?
I just wanted to part what I feel like us as a culture of people, you know. I hear a lot of black people say, we ain't never gonna get no better because black people don't help each other. Let's look at it like this: life and death is in the power of the tongue. Let's start saying we are gonna get better, we are gonna help each other and seek and give it a chance, right? You keep on not even giving it a chance, it's gonna stop us and hindering us from evolving and developing. It's so much stuff that we supposed to be doing right now as a community, as a culture. Look how we're influencing the world from damn near being in chains still. Look around the world. Look at our influence. Look at our culture. And we really still in bondage with a rock on top of us, right? So imagine if we can get that rock off of us, the things that we can accomplish together. You understand what I'm saying? Not just us as black people, because, you know, we don't care about color, you know, but we need to get past this little stigma that we have that, black people can't do it because they'll never work together. If you continually say that, it would never work. The only way to get past that is for somebody to say, you know what, forget that. We're going to change that stigma, right? And we're going to set our own standards and our own boundaries, right? The same way that America refused to change its constitution, which is ridiculous after the world has developed so much further with technology, with so much. It's time for us to change the way that we've been thinking. You understand what I'm saying? So that we can push further and become and have our own and stop having people be in control of all of our stuff, and we can control the stuff that we producing.
And man, I don't disagree with you, man, and I appreciate that point, my brother. As always, it's a pleasure. I can't wait for you to get on because I know you got your show coming up. We waiting for you to, you feel me? So I already know. So yeah, man, definitely, and y'all be looking out for Will Serious. Will So Serious, right?
Yeah.
Come on now, y'all be looking out for Will So Serious now. Y'all see he ain't gonna play today now, goddamn it. He was dropping jewels for y'all now. Y'all almost fell. Shit.
Oh,
appreciate you, Will.
Serious for me now. I'm not Will So Serious. My name God Fresh. God Fresh.
How long you
God,
change it? You know what, man? Listen, it's my
God
fault.
forgot.
Hey,
That's all right.
brother,
All
give
right.
him the name, give him all your information right now. Drop it to him.
Hey,
Give it to him phonetically.
media, you feel me? And I appreciate you for having me, bro. I love what you're doing, bro.
Hey man, always, bro. Anytime you want to tap in with me, just let me know, man. If you're down here, you ever want to get in studio, I'll be trying to figure out. Yeah, I realize that now, Angie. I'm all embarrassed. Don't make me feel worse. I thought it was real so serious. I'm so sorry. Shit. Angie just jumped in and just, okay, I'm my bad.
I'm gonna pull up on you. We gonna catch a vibe. We gonna kick it, man.
Man, most definitely, bro. Most definitely. You know, I always look for good conversation, good show topics, man. I think it's so important. That's the reason why this show was started. Because as much as people feel like, we don't work together, as much as people feel like we don't or we can't work together, we really can. I just think that we have to come from a place of understanding. So as long as you understand where I'm coming from and I understand where you coming from, I may not agree. I may not think that everything you saying is right, but everything you saying ain't wrong either. And we take what we have as our commonalities, and the rest of it, we can sort that shit out later. Let's just get down what we agree with first, because whatever we agree with, we know that whatever all us agree with is going to affect change immediately. Now, what we don't agree with, we can set that to the side. We could come back and we could talk about that. We could present arguments and state facts and boast of those arguments. But we just have to come from a place of understanding, and that's understanding me being a man, you being a black man, because we don't be understanding each other either sometimes. Sometimes niggas be be ready to get on your ass, and it's because we don't understand each other. That's black man to black woman, because our community is suffering from a lack of love. And that's because black men and black women don't understand each other like we used to. So that needs to change. We need for our sisters to understand each other. Our sisters are so segmented to where they'll sit here and talk shit about each of them doing something as if we all can't do the same shit and still get paid, i.e. beauticians. I see online beauticians beefing about who do hairdos better when all y'all can get money. It's not a shortage of hair. It's not a shortage of heads. We can all get money together. So I just think as long as we start to better understand each other, look at the similarities, look at what we can bring to the table first, and work on the discord, then we can slowly improve our community. It's not going to happen overnight because we don't control the system. But we can definitely put dents in the system, and we can definitely make the system respect our mind.
You understand me?
Because as my grandma used to say, don't let what be on your mind be on your ass. And the system has to understand that. And
Facts,
they better understand us. We coming, my brother.
You already know.
Appreciate you, man. It's all love. Hey, man, what can I say, man? I appreciate everybody who came in. I appreciate all of the laughs. I like to have fun, and I like for us to be able to have fun, but I also want us to be able to, get through our conversations, because, that's how we're going to change our community. Maybe I don't understand certain things. I've been able to communicate with some women that has really opened my eyes to some things and helped me think of some different things that I may have not considered in the past. And it's the same way that I've been able to speak with some women, and as much as they may be steadfast on a specific thing, a conversation with me, and that may have changed. So it's working. We getting it there. It's taking listen, progress is a slow process. Okay. It ain't going to happen overnight, but as long as we continue to put our best foot forward, as long as we continue to try, man, and love on each other and respect each other, we're gonna get there. Angie, I appreciate you. Thank you. Maybe next week, one of these days, you can actually come on my show and we can do a topic together. Jeez, I don't know how you let Yolanda beat you out on that. Okay. But yeah, most definitely, man. It's Man Talk Monday. It's your boy. Shout out to my big Ram. What's going on, Big Brody? Y'all already know, man. Ram good looking. That's a good dude right there, man. If Ram ever approach you about coaching your children, man, make sure you, man. Ram is a great option, man. Ram is a great dude. And ever since I met him, man, he's been a great dude trying for these kids. But it's Man Talk Monday. Y'all have a great evening. See y'all next Monday. Y'all go to our YouTube page, man. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram. Mwah. It's all love. You hear me?